Broncos sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys trying to get back to winning football, and they've dropped their last two. Leading the opposing sideline, a man who needs little introduction. That's Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His players all set to go here on Christmas night. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's going to be Harrison Butker to get us started. And here we go. Going to be a cold one from Arrowhead. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. It's the six-year quarterback. Started at least a game as a backup in each of the last 4 seasons. Tyler Huntley.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And in motion, out of the slot. First down, and they go right back to it. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle, and the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
That's a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Opening script working game busters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29.
It's a gain of 20.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Huntley to throw. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
Play is under review.
We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. And he gets in, touchdown! The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Katie certainly produced a lot of highlights last week, but he gave the defense a couple as well on this one.
Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled this. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
Back to throw Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Travis Kelce brings up third down.
Third and long for Mahomes. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First down, Broncos.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Throwing here, Huntley. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. A give right side to Dobbins. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
He has it at the 13. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Brandon Jones up for the stop. Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and...
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Left side. It's caught by Rice. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. 4 yards.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Short throws dropped. This one's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 6 yards.
Throw here. Third down. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Another punt coming up. Matt Ariza to do the honors once again. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32. They go play action on first down. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
A loss of 2 yards.
Throwing from the gun. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 14. First down, Denver.
First down. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They'll go play action. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum block as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
He's running for it. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Broncos first down.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal, Denver.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
This time it's a passing play. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd and goal.
Dobbins. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
From the gun, it's Hunt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Completed over the middle. And this goes across midfield into Broncos territory. 6 defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. So on 4th down, out comes Matt Araiza to boot it away. Mims out to receive it. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Huntley. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Big gain, has him across the 40. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Taking off with it again. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They run the counter with Dobbins. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality game, it will still wind up being 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The kick by Lutz is good. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Herman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Broncos ready for their next shot on offense. Tyler Huntley leading them out. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Denver.
They're set up at the 35 now. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Ashton Gelati on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They run. Here's Dobbins. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Broncos, 1st down. A 4-yard pickup.
Now a toss play with Dobbins. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Bounds at the 22-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Chiefs with 1st and 10. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
That's It's another Kansas City Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs chop some of the lead off before the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10.
Broncos 17, Chiefs 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Huntley. He's going to keep it this time. Short pickup to their own 31. Brought down by Charles Omenihu on the play. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Now Huntley. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. A give to Dobbins. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at fourth down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. And they'll need to be judicious in using that final timeout, Brock, but they still could put a scoring drive together before the break. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Mahomes trying to get here on second and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
A loss of 6 yards brings up third and 16.
Third and long for him here. Kenny's under pressure, and he goes down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. Here's Huntley to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense is set. This is second and 2. Trying to throw this from the gun. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Working quickly here.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This a 54-yarder. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
He's back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds just past midfield.
The final throw before the break. That throw behind his intended target. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First and 10. It's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup.
Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. First down carry for Pacheco. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one's incomplete over the middle. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Broncos offense all set to go. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. On second down, here's Dobbins. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
He keeps it himself. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Denver.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. A tight end in motion now. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
It's a gain of 6.
He's going to keep this one. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
And the Broncos first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
And the Broncos first down.
A give right side to Dobbins. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stopped by a 2-time All-Pro in his first 3 seasons in the NFL, Trent McDuffie. He'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's complete to Troutman. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Broncos.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down behind the line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Chiefs' 43-yard line.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Chris Jones.
Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
From the gun on 3rd down. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a heartbeat. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
They'll send out the punting unit. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. And he gets it away from his end zone. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Broncos ready for their next shot on offense. Tyler Huntley leading them out. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 43-yard line.
Throwing here, Huntley. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Time coverage for the Chiefs as they get prepped for this 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. he's going to run for it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Now that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to be his fourth effort tonight. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Rolling from the gun here. Called in by Gray. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
To Rashee Rice. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
2nd down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Ooh, the hard count works. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Nickel zone infraction. Defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. To the air, Mahomes. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He gets it to Rice. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Kansas City.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
16 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run Pacheco. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
And goal. at the 5-yard line.
He gets it again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Huntley now to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Now Huntley. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Huntley looking to throw. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
And it brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. He's got it. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Mahomes now. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll go play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
2nd down and 10.
Huntley. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
A fumble on the play. Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
Third down from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. They give up the middle to Harvey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
And he gets this forward to the 19.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First down throw, Mahomes. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. Some nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has it downfield working the left. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. This one's caught. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Xavier Worthy.
Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he dodged the tackle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Putting a receiver in motion. On the draw to give to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
To throw, here's Huntley. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Punting unit out now. They could really use a good one here. He's got this at the 27. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself in the rhythm. You don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs trail by 6. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
He'll look to throw it. Brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here he is to throw. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
To number 1, Xavier Worthy. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Broncos' 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target.
Incomplete.
So that brings them to 3rd down.
Covered by Patrick Surtain.
Looking to throw it. Completed over the middle. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Down by 6. No choice but to go for this. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
So here comes the Bronco offense. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the